So we all know and love the Electro-Harmonix Big Muff, right? It is a classic distortion slash fuzz pedal. And you know how it is. For every classic popular pedal, there's a cheap knockoff from Behringer. This is the Vintage Distortion VD-1. And in today's video, we check out if this actually sounds like this or not. Alright, so as far as I remember, these were released in the early 2010s. They are discontinued by now, but just by looking at this, you can clearly see what Behringer was aiming for here. So let's compare these two. The Behringer one is a little smaller, but other than that, and the graphics are quite off. But other than that, it's got the exact same knobs here. We have level, tone, and sustain, just like on the original here. This is not plastic, it is metal, but it still feels kind of cheap, you know? Have a listen. So the knobs on the original are plastic, just like on the knockoff here, but this is very cheap plastic. So whatever, it's all about the tone, right? So without talking too much, I'm trying to talk a little less in my videos. Let's just plug these pedals into my amplifier, or two amplifiers actually. I'm using an Ibanez AD9 Analog Delay to use both my Orange Super Crush 100 and also my Orange Crush 35 RT. So let's go. Alright, these sound quite similar. It's not exactly the same as this. It's quite off. I don't know what it is, but it's quite off. Either way, it's time for a little game. I like to test things in a musically way, so everybody can sit down and strum a couple of chords and then say, oh, it's not the same. But let's see if you can guess which pedal is what. I used my multi-track recorder to create a little backing track, if you will. So I will play a solo with this and with this. And you gotta tell me which is what. Let's go. So, did you guess right? The first one was the Vintage Distortion, actually. So, the second was the original Big Muff. And here's the deal. These can be quite expensive on the used market, but you know, only because this is discontinued doesn't mean it's worth $100. I saw these for 100. I saw one of these for 80 bucks. You gotta be lucky, I guess. I found this for 40 and with shipping it was 45 bucks. But for 87, you can get this brand new. At least here in Germany, you can get one of these brand new from Thomann for 87 bucks. So why would you want to spend 100 bucks for a used one of these? You know, it's a knockoff. On the other hand, if you have one of those vintage Big Muffs for a couple of hundred or even $1,000 and you don't want to use it in rehearsal or gig with it, you could get one of these. Then on the other hand, 87 bucks brand new. What's the purpose of this video? I don't know. It's just a fun little experiment. But let me know what you think of this down in the comments below. As always, have a wonderful week. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time. Take care.